Hi there, and thank you very much for watching. We just wanted to give another update with regards to the Renters' Rights Bill. As when we're speaking to landlords, there's a fair amount of confusion as to what is in play currently and the changes that have been made, and also timescales. So we just wanted to give a bit of an informative video as to where we are at the moment. So the Ministry of Housing has today just issued a guide to assist with an outline of the key changes to the rental rules. What it doesn't give is any timeline as to when the Act will actually come into play. So where are we currently in the time frame as to where things are? So the Renters' Rights Act 2025 is now actually law in the UK, which I think is the part that's causing quite a lot of confusion with the media. A lot of landlords are thinking, well, are Section 21s now abolished? What's happened currently is that the Renters' Rights Act has received royal assent on the 27th of October 2025. However, most of the significant changes aren't actually in force and are expected to be implemented in stages, which is more than likely going to be starting in 2026. So the current status of how we've got to here is that the Act was passed, so the Renters' Rights Bill completed its passage through Parliament and officially became the Renters' Rights Act 2025 on the 27th of October. So we're now at the stage of implementation pending. So the government has not yet actually set the specific commencement dates for most of the key provisions, and these are likely to be introduced through secondary legislation, and a detailed timeline is expected to be published apparently soon. So the current rules that apply for now, so until the commencement dates are actually announced and implemented, existing tenancy laws and rules, including Section 21 notices, still do remain in effect, which is, I think, what has confused a lot of people, that they think that already has been abolished, but that's not the case. The current property laws are still in place until these changes are actually implemented. So we are, of course, keeping our fingers on the pulse with any changes, specifically with regards to the timeframes of when the Act will actually be implemented. We are going to send all of our landlords out a copy of the guide that the Ministry of Housing has issued, as it will help with a breakdown of all the changes and what it will mean for tenants and landlords. So we think that would be really helpful. If you're not one of our clients and you would like a copy of this sending to you, then feel free to drop us a message and we will get a copy of that out to you. Also, if you have any questions and you're just uncertain about what these changes will have in place for you, and you want to have a little bit of advice, then feel free to contact us and we'll be more than happy to guide you with the information that we have so far. So thank you so much for watching. I know it's not one of the most exciting subjects, but it is really, really key that we keep informed and make sure that we can be ready for the Renters' Rights for its commencement, and we will ensure that we will be in touch with another update as soon as we have one. Thank you so much.